Let's talk about something we all think about, our careers. How do you actually map out your professional growth? Well, today we're going to dive into a really cool new tool for that called 56 Elevation.
You know this question, right? We've all been there. You're trying to figure out how to get ahead, how to get that next promotion, but you're just staring at your screen wondering, what's the actual next step? What's the one thing I should focus on right now?
And then, instead of a real answer, you get feedback like this. The classic be more strategic. It sounds important, but what does it even mean? It's so vague, it's basically useless, and it just leaves you feeling more confused than when you start it. So, what do I usually do? Well, our options are kind of limited. You could hire some super expensive coach, or you could use those generic HR tools your company has. But let's be honest, those are built for the company, not for you. And then there's the most popular option, doing nothing at all. What we're all really looking for is something that's personal, that's driven by actual data, and puts us in the driver's seat.
Well, that ideal, it might not be so out of reach anymore.
And this is it. It's called 56 Elevation. At its core, it's a platform built for one single purpose, to give you a clear, actionable way to finally track and guide your own career growth. I love this analogy because it just clicks. You know how a fitness tracker gives you data about your health so you know what to work on? Well, 56 Elevation does the exact same thing, but for your professional life. It's a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. Okay, so you're probably wondering why the number 56? It's because the entire platform is built around 56 different dimensions of professional excellence. And these aren't just random things. They're all grouped into 10 core pillars that really define what makes a career successful. And this gives you a true 360-degree view of yourself. We're talking about 10 really comprehensive pillars that go way beyond just what you can do. It looks at your character, your competence, sure, but also stuff like your cultural fit, your emotional intelligence, even your access to learning opportunities and the trust dynamics on your team. It's the whole shebang. So, how does it all actually work? How does it create this personalized growth map for you? Let's take a look. The process is actually brilliantly simple. For every single one of those 56 dimensions, you give yourself two scores. First, an honest look at where you are right now. And second, where you want to be. And that gap, the space between those two scores, that's where the magic happens. The platform analyzes that gap and shows you exactly what your top priority focus areas should be. And what you get is just clarity. No more guessing games, no more generic advice that doesn't apply to you. You get a clear, data-driven, and totally personalized map for your own growth. So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. If you had that clear, data-driven map of your own strengths and your biggest areas for growth, where would you go first? What would you be able to accomplish?